the wonderful lady.
All right. And welcome once again, All Takes Valid, episode 73. As always, I go by Trill Trayy, joined once again with SP21.
I'm just saying with the
So,
man.
so today we're just gonna go ahead and continue on with NBA playoff coverage. Last we spoke, you know, would have been game, what was that, four?
Mm-hmm.
For the Milwaukee Bucks and
Oh,
Brooklyn Nets. Or game
it'll be
five,
game
I'm
five.
sorry. Would have
Yeah.
been game five. Well, yeah. In which, KD did KD things in the end of that. But they have
But
since,
sadly,
they have since turned around and they lost last night, forcing a game seven that is going to take place tomorrow, which will be Saturday, June 19th. Uh, it's all on the line. All the marbles on the line.
what to do? What to do? Now we're at a situation that we didn't want it to be in, but here we are. On one note, this is a chance that maybe this is a time for Giannis to actually try to take over, like he's been doing for the couple of games. I know that free throw, it's scary, but you're going to have to figure it out because now it's on the line. You came back. You can't lose. Now, on the other hand, for the Nets, you let them come back. You have to end it. I know most of your star players is playing like 50%, and the other one is still not back. And now Steve Nash and them needs a lot out of you, KD. But this is the time to let that out. You did 49 the other game. This one you did 37. Yeah, 37. Wait, did you do 30? Yeah, you did 37. But this one, I know James Harden wasn't really a big factor because he's still injured. Everybody else from Joe Harris hasn't been really going consistently. Jeff Green had a great game, and then this one just went completely vanished. But now this one, they're gonna need everything from you, KD. They're gonna need everything from you.
Yeah, I mean, some people call him the best player on the planet. This is his time, like he did in Game Five. He gotta step up.
He
Now,
asked,
now the thing that I think helps his case is it's kind of what kind of hurt. I think the Nets in Game Five or Game Six. He went crazy in Game Five and did what he did. What, dropped 49?
right?
People gotta understand, like, once you do that and then you come back, what, 2 days later, you're still tired.
Yeah, you're still yeah,
You're still like, so that's why you often don't see performances like that
back to back.
back to back like that. So my thing with the Bucks though is Chris Middleton. He played out of his mind in Game Six
Right.
to tie it. That was the big difference in them winning to me. It wasn't necessarily Giannis doing anything. I mean,
Yeah,
Giannis
no, yeah,
got
yeah.
his worth of points, but Chris
Yeah,
Middleton.
it was just
So
their big three,
so now
or
the
quote unquote.
thing is, can Chris Middleton put up that type of performance again? That's what the real
Mm.
is. He's gonna have to play just as big in
Mm-hmm.
Game Seven tomorrow as he did in Game Six. So
Mm-hmm.
I would put my money that KD is more likely to step up to the moment than Giannis getting that help again from both Chris Middleton and them boys. But we'll see. I mean, Game Seven at this point, anybody's it's anybody's game to be won now. So
Yep.
definitely be interesting. And then as as of right now, we got two game sixes actually taking place tonight with the Atlanta Hawks, who came back after the
Hey,
Sixers
29.
to a 26-point lead. The
26, 26. You say 29.
Yeah, terrible, just terrible.
Terrible.
Um, they had a chance to cut it to within one, and Embiid missed not one but both free throws. And yeah, they just pretty much
What
put the game
what
away.
what is with the 76ers and free throws?
Hey,
Like it has been that has literally been their kryptonite this whole series. They only had 8 points, 4 for 14 from the free throws. And that's your point guard, your starting point guard too.
yeah, what's crazy is Embiid, despite down the stretch, missing those clutch free throws, he did his part for the most part.
He got 37.
Yeah, Ben
Curry got
Simmons,
36.
yeah, Seth Curry, Ben Simmons, however,
8 points.
I think it's time to break them up. I think you need to get Embiid a real point guard.
I think it's time they move on from this project. This project's not working. It's not working. And B can only do so much based on like the help he gets. And like, let's just face it, he's not in the greatest like physical shape. So like, he's like, once it gets to that point, it's gonna tire him out. He needs help, and my star point guard is only giving me 8 points.
Barely at that, so
barely at that, and I can't trust him for a free throw.
So the game is actually taking place currently as we speak. Atlanta currently leads. I think we both had Philly winning this series, but
right now,
I wouldn't be surprised if Atlanta were to.
But if Atlanta won, it's gonna be free throws. That's all I'm gonna blame it on. Sure, yes, the Hawks played phenomenal. They came back in that 26 deficit. Trayy got 39 and everything, but what killed the 76ers will be free throws.
Well, we'll see how this one pans out. It's currently second quarter, 8 minutes to go. Atlanta's up 35-29. So we'll see how this plays out. But if we're even going to get a game 7, I would say as of right now, if I was betting, I'd say that Atlanta closes this series out tonight. But we'll see how that goes. And then we have another series that is taking place for.
Well, I'll show this.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, okay, so let's just say the 76ers just lose tonight. So who goes first?
What do you mean who goes first?
Like who leaves? You think Joel's gonna leave or Ben's gonna leave?
If I'm the 76ers, I'm getting rid of Ben Simmons. I'm keeping Embiid.
True.
Yeah, easy. That's not a hard decision. If it's me though, but I don't know what Philly's thinking. But if it's
that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Get rid of Ben Simmons, the process, all that crap. It's cool. That cool saying you put on t-shirts and stuff. That's nice, but nah, the process is done. It's over with. Embiid is who he is. You need to go get him an actual point guard because Ben Simmons is not cutting it no more.
Not doing it.
I'm over here dropping 30.
He's going to cost you.
I'm over here dropping 37. Baby Curry, little Curry is over here. Seth Curry, not Steph, is over here dropping 37. And you got what? You even got double digits? Nah, bro. Get this bum out of here. That's me if I'm in B. Get this bum out of here. We gotta switch something up.
I got greater value Curry doing more than you.
Yeah, the great value Curry is out here outside.
Hey, but no disrespect. Seth is actually elevated his game.
Yes, Seth has improved tremendously. But I'm just saying though, when we think of Curry,
right.
Ain't nobody thinking about Seth.
Yeah.
Being honest. But hey, Seth made it further than his brother this year in the off, so shout out to Seth Curry. But now on the other series, Playoff P made a resurgence the other night. He like KD did in Game 5. He he arose and he put the team on his back. He said, "No Kawhi, no problem. I got this. This is why you guys. This is why I was Christian the name Playoff P." He took it back to, I guess, his Indiana Pacers days.
Yes, sir. See, and when you look at the stats, you see him. Okay, he had 37, but guess what? Marcus got 25. Reggie got 22. The team was working in unison. That's what I say. For the Clippers to win, we know Paul George can get the points, and we know Kawhi can get the points. Can anybody else able to contribute? If they contribute, they're good. If they can't, then it's gonna be a struggle. They didn't struggle. Everybody contribute.
Yeah. I mean, now the question is just like I said with KD or anytime players have big performances like what Paul George just had, they're playing again tonight for Game 6. So can we expect that he's going to be able to prevent a Game 7 and close out Utah tonight?
No, that might not. The question might not depend on him. Now, mostly yes, it's going to depend on him because he's the star player.
If they lose, it's going to be on him regardless. But
right.
There are situations where, let's say he does ball out again and then the team doesn't contribute like they did.
Right.
Like what you're saying, it's not necessarily going to be looked at like it wasn't his fault. So
right,
what you're saying.
Right. No, I get what you're saying. Like if he does ball out and he lose, they're still going to blame him because he's the star player on the team. But what I'm saying is that if he does contribute and does probably maybe not 37, but maybe like 29, maybe 30 or something like that, is everybody else going to do it? Or he's got to score more points? Or is everybody else going to contribute like they did last game?
Yeah. So we'll see. That's yet to be seen. That game, that's the late night game set to kick off, I believe, at 10 p.m.
Yeah. So they're on West Coast, West.
Yeah. So it's currently 8:30 p.m. as we're recording. If I had to bet with this one, I'm going the opposite. I feel like Atlanta's going to be able to close out Philly tonight. I feel like Utah
close out.
No, I feel like Atlanta closes Philly out tonight, but I feel like Utah forces a Game 7. Yo. Are you
okay?
There?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, like I was saying though, I feel like the opposite with it. I feel the opposite for this particular game. I feel like Atlanta should be able to close out their series tonight.
Okay.
I feel like Utah forces a Game 7.
Okay. You know what? I feel like the Hawks probably will close out right now. I think since the comeback they did, I just feel like they have more confidence, more momentum than the 76ers have. So yeah, I feel like they'll close out. But I don't know. I feel like the Clippers are going to do it. I feel like the Clippers might close it out tonight. I feel like everybody else will probably not have like 22 and everything, but I feel like everybody on the team is going to contribute. And, I think they can pull it out because if they don't, the Jazz are going to. But that depends because even though Donovan only had 21 last game, he didn't really exude himself like that. So, like, maybe
he's playing hurt, so
yeah. Mike Conley's hurt still, so it's like, ugh. But I still got the Clippers. I feel like the Clippers are going to close it out.
We'll see. I feel like Jazz push enough to force a
Right.
game 7, but we'll see how that plays out.
Right.
So the other news we haven't spoken about since the last time we actually recorded, um, Chris Paul is out indefinitely for violating the COVID protocols. And I say that just because a certain somebody, a certain other superstar, a certain best friend of Chris Paul's, he violated COVID protocol as well before that Suns and Lakers series, and he didn't have to miss any games. So I just find it very funny that Chris Paul, is getting penalized, but LeBron didn't.
Well,
Nah, I know what you're gonna say. Most people, everybody's been saying it. Well, it's LeBron,
I'm gonna say, I get what you're about to say, but you know how it is, man.
but this might be Chris Paul's time finally. This might be his
Yeah,
last chance, his only chance, his only real chance, and now
I know.
it's
It's
potentially being taken away from him.
I know this is like the healthiest he's probably been. I know, like maybe that shoulder injury, but it didn't look like it was really bothering him that much. So it was like this is probably the best chance that Chris Paul had. This was perfect. This is literally perfect. You took out probably the two strongest teams in the West, and you're chilling, resting, and then yeah, maybe game one you're gonna get there and get out of the funk, but like as soon as the other games you're gonna be back in it, and probably gonna win the series and go to the finals. And now with this, it's just now everything stops, and if I'm Chris, I'm going insane.
But the positive I can take out of this is if the Clippers do advance, like most people are predicting that they are going to, you're gonna have the Clippers with no Kawhi Leonard and potentially the Suns with no Chris Paul. So then it becomes Devin Booker versus Paul George. So then I guess it's a little more even that way. They both don't have their,
I don't know, but
their
even
counterpart.
true, but Rondo's still have more experience off the bench than Karen Payne.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
who do the Sixers got, or yeah, who do the not the Sixers, I'm sorry. Who do the
fun.
Clippers have
Oh,
for Aiden?
I mean, it depends on what they're trying to run. If they really try to run, because Aiden's not like amazingly tall. Like he's 6'11", almost 7 feet. So they could probably I don't know because Serge's still out, right?
Last I seen, yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe they run small ball. Maybe that'll work. I don't know.
Well, we'll see. But I hope I don't know how long Chris Paul's out or how long the whole protocol thing violation works. Let that man play. Like, don't this is this is crazy. This is bullshit. Like
Yeah.
I don't agree. Because it's
Yeah.
one thing if you did it to LeBron, then it's like okay, but don't pick and choose. Because it's so wishy washy. Because I believe when Harden did it too during the regular season when he was still with Houston, I believe he
Right.
he got a fine.
Right.
Not LeBron got nothing, and then
Right.
Chris Paul is out indefinitely. So it's like you gotta.
It's just how
It's no consistency with it. Like you're all over the place.
it's the
Certain,
monarchy,
certain,
man.
certain people can do certain stuff, and then I guess other people can. And okay,
Right.
like Lou Will, during the bubble, you remember
Magic City. Yeah.
he went to Magic City to get some wings, supposedly, which I heard they have amazing wings. So I mean, I ain't mad at him, but you see what
Go
happened
ahead,
to
bro.
him. My question is, if LeBron went to Magic City to get them same wings, does anything happen to him? So it's just like okay.
I got
I
you.
see.
But
I see what they're doing. I mean, I get it from a business standpoint. Is like, obviously they make more money.
right.
Ratings are
But
down right now because LeBron and the Lakers are not in the playoffs anymore. But
correct.
who cares at this point? They weren't good enough to advance to the next round this year. That's just what it is. Sorry, Lakers fans, just the truth. Oh, AD was hurt, and if you look around the league, everybody's hurt this year.
Everybody's hurt this
Everybody
year.
got some injuries just about. So I don't want to hear that. It is what it is. Right. And then we have that Madden cover that somebody here when we last recorded told y'all that it was gonna happen.
Listen, I'm gonna put this out there before
I
you
read
guys
I read the clues.
listen. I'm gonna put this out there before you try to water it down or try to miscue everybody. Look, Trey works for EA. He's an EA game changer. That's how he knows. That's how he knew. So tell the people new stuff, man. Come on.
No, I don't actually work for EA, but I mean, if you guys wanted to bring me on, I definitely can help create a game that's all Madden players would love. Cause yeah. Anyways, that's a whole. I could
They
go
can't
on
use
a whole.
ESPN 235. They can't
I
use
could
that.
go on a whole pod just about EA and Madden and their lack of creativity over the last, I don't know what, 15 years.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah. So
You can say that.
that's one thing. But I actually did receive a beta code, so I've been trying out the 22 early. So
Okay.
yeah, we'll see. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still like my thing with Madden though is like they'll come out with a game, right? And let's say it'll be good or bad or whatever the case is.
Okay. Yeah.
After so long, the game become the same game every year because they go in and they patch stuff. So because either people complain about certain stuff or this or that, so it's like you could have had a real good game at launch, but because you go in and you patch stuff and you patch the game to hell, it just by the end of the day, at the end of the day, man, it's gonna be man, it's gonna be the same game pretty much every year. We're just paying for either updated graphics or basically the new roster, the new rookies that come out every year. And it's unfortunate that it's like that, but we know as Madden gamers, or if you want to play football game, you kind of have no choice. It's not like way back in the day when you had 2K making football too as well. It's not like that. Or even with NBA, you had 2K and live, like you had an option to go somewhere else. You kind of don't have no option. So it's like if you want to play an up-to-date football game, because there's still people out here still playing the old NCAA. They still update the rosters every year. So it's like it's a community for people who will stick with and ride or die with their game. Because the server's
Yeah.
still up for a lot of these games. Like that's what people don't realize. Like just because a new game comes out, those servers stay up. So
Yeah.
those servers hold strong for years and years. I believe some of the original Halo servers are still up. So it's like
Yeah.
you can have life still. So there's some people who won't conform. They're like, this game's trash. I'm not buying it. But there's other people who's just like, if we want to play the latest game, you have to. You gotta deal with EA and their shenanigans, man. It's nowhere
Of
around.
course.
What can we
But
do?
we do
What can we
have.
do unless we make it? What we gonna make our own game?
Yeah. Maybe. But in front of that, yep, the two cover athletes are Mr. Tom Brady and Mahomes. They're the second. They're the second two pairings that have been on the Madden cover. That's cool. I mean, The first one kind of made sense. This one still makes sense, but I'm like, we kind of saw it coming.
I mean, I just want to say, in my Kanye West voice, I'm gonna let you finish, but Madden 2K10 had the best cover of all time.
Madden 10?
Yeah. The one you were talking about.
I know. Yeah.
The infamous one.
Yeah, I know.
With Troy Polamalu and Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl champion. Pittsburgh City. Oh, yeah. But yeah.
I knew that was
like I said, I just had to let you finish, but you know, Madden 2K10 was the best Madden cover of all time. In case you didn't know.
Yeah, I'll probably give you that. Yeah. By design, yeah, I'll give you that. But yeah, but other than that, man, you got anything?
No. Outside of that, we're gonna tune into the rest of this Atlanta and Sixers game, and obviously after this one's done, we're gonna see what's going on with these Clippers. You say they're gonna finish it tonight. I think Utah has a little bit left in the tank, but we're gonna see how that goes.
And Zion wants out of New Orleans.
Oh yeah. And he was saying that him and RJ Barrett have been talking a lot about playing together. So Zion to New York, maybe?
So the dream might happen, New York Knicks fans. It might happen.
Yeah, just a couple years late, but yeah.
It might happen. This is weird. But I guess not too much, because according to JJ, like, the organization is just complete trash, according to him. So I guess I'll see why.
Organization, the Knicks or the Pelicans?
No, the Pelicans.
Because I mean, well, it's not like we haven't heard that about the Knicks too. So
No, I'm talking about Pelicans. Rick Carlisle's no more is the coach of the Mavs, which is very interesting, even though he had like 2 years left on his contract. So
him and Luka had differences, and Luka
one
baby bird. So guess what? He gets
Mark Cuban's gonna keep it.
Yeah. I think this is pretty much gonna be his league soon. A lot of people don't realize that. I think he's gonna be the one that shines the brightest out of all these guys under, I'll say, what, 25? Everyone under 25, the Devin Bookers, your Trey Youngs, your John Morants, your Luka. If we're looking at that crop of players that's coming in, who's going to be the next guy to run the league? I think Luka has everything you need right now. Just about. Probably could work on the defense a little more, but outside of that,
he'll probably lose weight because he's huge for his size. He's huge.
Well, no, he put on weight though, because I think him putting on weight helped him versus last year. But we'll see. But I think Luka's gonna be the guy who's gonna end up running the league.
Well, there's a lot of opening coaches jobs out there in the league, so we'll make sure to keep a close eye on that one.
All right.
Rick Carlisle is the Blazer?
Couldn't tell you right this second. It's so fresh. We'll definitely see. Every time a coaching job opens up, you know who I talk about, because he's the one who started the Golden State Warriors before.
Mark Jackson?
Yeah, I just find it weird that he never got another chance. Like, that's crazy to me.
That's also crazy to me too.
I don't feel like that's right, because he pretty much put that Golden State core together, and that's That's not taking anything away from Steve Kerr, but
yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about how it started, it was him because he was there since Monte Ellis.
I feel like it was kind of like that was the Tony Dungy, John Gruden effect in a sense in
Yeah,
basketball. He came in
yeah.
and inherited, but hey,
Hey.
it is what it is.
Uh-huh.
Outside of that, I don't have anything else. So you've heard what we had to say, and you can agree or you can disagree. But at the end of the day, all takes are valid.
Yes, sir.
All right, Spence.
All right, man.